Hi, I finally found a pastel I liked for Easter, a better one than what I did before, and I'm going to show you now. It's done with mellow yellow. I've already taped up my finger. Now you got to remember, like when you do your colors, sometimes, because now I'm using the mellow yellow first. Get that to drop in there. Okay. Now I'm using a diamond blue. But now, if you remember back in school, your colors that mix together, yellow and blue make green. So a lot of times you're going to see this going to come out more like a green. Now if you wanted to change that, you'd have to have a different color next to it. But I've nested a lot of colors, and this is what I came up with that I like best. Now I'm also using Sally Hansen's White On. And the diamond blue and the yellow was also Sally Hansen's Extreme. Drop them in. Get that bullseye. I'm using Sinful Colors Pink Forever. And I'm just going to build up my bullseye here. Drop that off. Now a lot of times before I start, I get my tape all pre-cut so I can just go ahead. Now actually to do all my nails and this video is taking me just about an hour to do. So as you can see, it really doesn't take all that long. When you do a regular manicure, it takes you a good maybe 20 minutes or so, and then an hour to even dry. So it's really not all that time consuming that I find. Okay, another drop of pink here. And then off. The Easter color I did before, I really didn't like. I'm going to make my bullseye a little bit bigger, even though I really don't need to, because I'm only doing the index finger, and it doesn't really need all these, but I'll do it anyway. Maybe. Just have a drop off. Sometimes if it doesn't drop for a minute, I'll go back in and get another drop, because you don't want the polish hardening before you get your colors in. That's okay, that won't mess up anything, because we don't need a whole lot. And I did try today doing 2 nails at a time, which was kind of interesting. Was kind of nice for a change too, but it's up to you. I mean, it does save on the polish. And okay, let's go for our design now. Take my orange stick and go from the edge and go in. Now go from the other edge. But you can see how that's starting to harden, so you can't do that. You have to go in a little farther where it hasn't hardened. And I must be near a draft right now. We'll go in this way. And come down this way, since, like I said, we're only doing this one. And there seems to be a little piece of hair in here. And we can do this and still make this work. All right. For our design. Now, I like this area right here, so that's where I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn the cup around so it's easier for me to put my finger in. And remember, dip your finger in all the way. Leave it in there. Now, if you can, if you blow on the water a little, it'll speed up that film on top, and you'll get it done a lot quicker. See what I mean? I think I'm near a draft now because my colors were hardening much quicker than they were before. make sure you take out all that excess off the top. You don't want that to melt. I'll take it out. And what I always do when I take them out is I take a Q-tip, just kind of dry underneath my nail from the water. Okay, I'm going to take the tape off now. And as I told you before, I take my tape off right away. I don't wait for my nails to dry. It really doesn't take the nails long to dry at all. Much quicker than an average nail polish. So you can do this. And like I said, with the tape I use, now this is with no touch-ups. I don't have any cleanup around the edges. The only thing I'm doing here is I'm drying the water off from being in there. You know, piece of paper towel and just dry it off. But there's no polish on my finger. That's why I use that tape. And as you can see, there's no polish. So that's my new Easter design, which I like this time. And as you can see, the different ones come out. My little finger came out kind of yucky. Not quite right. This one did come out with a different one. My other hand, my ring finger is similar to the one I just did. But I did these two together, so they're more on the same, but they each have a different pattern. And I really enjoy doing this. You have so many choices in designs, but you just have to remember that some colors, when you put them next to each other, when you go to swirl them in the water, they're going to make a different color, and you're going to end up with that. So you have to take that into consideration. All right. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, and please watch for my next video.